OP Rawat joins us. Mr. Rawat, you know, when we went and contacted the BLO, the block level officer, she said this photograph was a misprint and it was rectified in some cases. In other cases, she's not sure whether they could reach out to all the voters, 22 voters who had a Brazilian woman on the ID card. In the first instance, does this surprise you? Is this a sign, Mr. Rawat, that something is seriously wrong with our electoral rolls? Can it be explained as a misprint that a photograph is of a Brazilian woman, 22 of them in one constituency in Rawat in Haryana?
Actually, the possibilities are there because all this work is outsourced. It is not government servants who are on deputation to the Election Commission, but the contractors, their men, they do this job. And
no,
therefore,
what job? What job, sir? What job do they do?
The photos, printing, epic printing, all those jobs. I can't
are
say
outsourced.
Yeah, outsourced. And that is one area where people will not have that kind of control which you have when only government machinery is involved.
No, sir, but the fact is, does it surprise you, or do you believe this is normal to have 22 voter ID cards with a photograph of a Brazilian woman, and then the BLO says this is a misprint? Now, it has been rectified in some cases, and many of these voters say they voted normally, there was without a hitch. But is there a possibility of this being centralized outside the system, as Rahul Gandhi alleges that there are people infiltrating the system? Is that possible or not?
One can't comment on the political aspect of it because politics is for politicians, not for us.
Right.
Media can interfere, media can inquire, but I cannot speak about that. But
no, but the photo mismatch, sir, the photo mismatch prima facie to me suggests that something is wrong with the electoral rolls. Now, we don't know the scale of it. Rahul Gandhi is claiming 25 lakh voters either were fake or duplicate. But is the problem of duplicate voters serious? Is the problem of having fake voter IDs serious?
That is where I will always tell that whenever any such issue is raised by a political stakeholder, election machinery at all levels must get onto it, inquire with all political parties represented on the inquiry team, and put the facts in public domain so that media doesn't need to go from house to house and rebut all that. That is what.
So would you say there needs to be, Mr. Rawat, a time-bound investigation, not just a press conference, but a full time-bound investigation done by the Election Commission and the details made public? If you were Chief Election Commissioner, would you recommend that?
It was done many times during my time. Whenever an issue was raised by a political party, it was done. House-to-house survey with all political parties represented on the investigation team. And then all the facts were put in public domain as well as informed individually.
It appears to me, though, that while Rahul Gandhi claims that there were these photographs, is that enough to claim that these photographs were multiple photographs with same photograph with multiple IDs? It's not clear whether that means that there was large-scale bogus voting. What is your suspicion? Forget the politics. Is bogus voting on scale possible, sir, in our system or not?
One can always say that our system is very foolproof, it is good, and so long as the polling party is agents, polling personnel, and normal common voters, they are awake to their duties, I think nothing of this kind will be possible.
Are you saying, therefore, that the polling agent should have caught this 13 months ago? Is it possible for them? But, sir, the thing is that there is those who are saying you need machine-readable voter lists. In a digital age, you need machine-readable voter lists so that it is easier to scan and find out these mistakes. Would you support any such move to make machine-readable voter lists available to all the stakeholders?
Absolutely no. That is why I always say, yes, I always say that machine-readable voter roll is with the election machinery. And therefore, it becomes their prime duty to address any concern raised by any political stakeholder, to investigate immediately and put the facts in the public domain so that everything is put to rest and no media machinery is told to go from house to house.
My final question, therefore, to you, CCTV footage, should it be kept for an extended period of time, not just 45 days?
At least a few more days will be good enough, because generally this kind of information is used for poll day activities, anything going wrong on that day. Only for that purpose it is done. And therefore, when election petition period is over, I think after that it has hardly any utility.
Net, sir, are you saying, therefore, to restore credibility, an investigation should be ordered at the earliest? Would you concede that that is the best way forward and make the findings public? Am I correct?
Whenever such issue is raised by any political party or a stakeholder, that is the best route.
Okay. O.P. Rawat, you've spoken pretty plainly there. I hope someone in the Election Commission is watching. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. You need a proper time-bound inquiry to be conducted into these charges. Doodh ka doodh, pani ka pani time has come, rather than this constant slugfest between politicians and the Election Commission. Does no good to the reputation of the Commission. Thank you very much, Mr. Rawat, for joining me.